Ms. Amo, good evening. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm back with part 2 of the previous episode I did on situational awareness. This one's going to be on multiple attacker scenarios or situations. We're going a bit into the advanced stuff, but it's at the end of the day, it's still basic stuff, right? There's a lot of common sense. 99.9% is common sense. Now, I cannot stress this enough. No matter what I teach you or anyone teaches you, or I don't care how skilled you are, I don't care if you're Bruce Lee on steroid, dealing with a multiple attacker situation, shit can go wrong very, very quickly. Like don't expect to get into a situation like that and get out with a black eye. Working as security, I've dealt with 3 guys at one point. I still got punched like maybe 10 times. I managed to put in a double palm strike, knee the other guy, elbow, and that's pretty much it. I don't remember the rest because they ran off. But so it's not more what you do physically. As a matter of fact, I don't recommend you get physical at all. It's more so your negotiation skills. That's what's gonna kind of save you in these type of situations. So, the negotiation principles is be nice and polite, don't challenge, don't threaten, don't command, and never imply the person is wrong. You don't know their reality like they don't know yours. And actively listen to what they're telling you, right? Don't make it about ego. At that point, you see, the situation I had I been a smartass and cracked one guy, I would have probably gotten shot or, stabbed or... So sometimes, I'm going to go to this point, sometimes you may even need to take a slap or, if it's a group of guys, they're acting all macho or, a group of whatever, people, they want to act macho in front of their friends. Maybe it's, I can't believe I'm saying this, you all know me by now, but it's better sometimes to take that little slap and go, okay, listen, I'm sorry, it won't happen again, and get the hell out of there in one piece, than have to deal with, 7, 8, I don't know how many people, right? It's better not to get into that. However, if obviously anybody grabs you by the throat, starts choking you, at that point you have no choice. You have to fight, right? Eyes, throat, and at that point, let's say before the contact phase, let's say I'm here and I have 3 people kind of in front of me. First thing is diffuse your vision. You always want to see where everyone is. Don't let anyone get behind you, ever. Or on your sides, because they're going to sucker, you won't even see it. So always keep them in your line of sight. And the other thing is moving, remember what I always say, cock the pocket, moving on the y-axis. And in this case, I'm even going to stress more the importance of kind of circling. Because as you're circling, you kind of want to line them up so that one is behind the other. And you can fight each one effectively better than having 3 guys jump from different direction, or 3 attackers if you want. And at the same time, let's say I'm talking to the people and I don't really have a way to kind of circle. What I will do is closest weapon to closest target. It's one of the 5 principles, remember? Whoever is closer to me, what I'm going to do is throw like a quick finger jab, at that point strike, and then kind of switch behind them. So that way I can use him as a human shield against the other ones, right? So I'm holding him, I'm tapping him in the face, and I'm kind of choking him at the same time. I'm using my arm, my leg, I'm moving around. That could be one way to handle things. And the second you get a chance to GTFO, get the fuck out of there, run, get out of there, save yourself, right? That's But if things get physical, remember the circling. You always want to line them up, keep them in your vision. And you're always going for whichever is closest one to you. You switch, maneuver, get their back, and then you have the whole human shield concept. So yeah, that's pretty much, like I said, keep it simple. I don't want to bore you to death. Have a good night, my family, and see you next time.